So I'm checking out, getting my food at the store, at the corner store. It's this girl giving me, it's a lady giving me my food, and it's a girl ringing me up on the register, right? And so I tell her, you know what I'm saying, she cute or whatever, right? And then so I pay for my stuff, and I leave her like the change, which was like 35 cents or something, you know what I'm saying, from the cash. And why I left it there. And so I came back in to get me like, I can't remember what, Twizzlers maybe or something, or a drink or something that it was. And so when I came back, I was being funny because a lot of women in there like talking, being funny and stuff, you know what I'm saying, with me. So I came back in there and I said, oh girl, I said, won't give me her phone number, whatever. And then everybody kind of started like who? And then I was like, her over there. And then she was like, I'll give you my phone number, you know what I'm saying? Come here. So, or no, and then so she said, what's your number? And then so she put my number in her iPhone. I seen she had an iPhone. And then so, but it's like she had on lashes, she had on, you know what I'm saying, the hair and all that. And normally I ain't the type person that go for stuff like that. But I don't know, just kind of like the way she was looking at me and the stuff I'm like, is she trying to tell me something? So I was just like, you cute, you know what I'm saying, just to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, is that? And then it was like, when I had came back in there this second time, they was like, well, the reason that she didn't or the third time, whatever it was, the reason that she didn't text you or whatever, or it because, no, the reason she don't want to be with you or whatever, because you didn't give her no money. She said you only left her 35 cents. Now I think the woman was just saying it, but I did leave her 35 cents. So maybe she was like, this boy had the nerve to leave me 35 cents. Now she did say something to me about some money though. So maybe she did say that, you know what I'm saying? But it's just amazing to me that, okay, so it was a dude that overheard us talking, right? It was about 1, 2, 3, about 5 women in there that I seen, right? So it was a dude in there, you know, like the next time I came in, there was a dude in there, and I assumed he worked there, or they knew him very well. And so he was in there for, you know what I'm saying, for a long time. And so he overheard us talking and wanted to be part of the conversation. You know what I'm saying? It was another dude in there when I was getting my food, and we were just kind of joking, you know what I'm saying? Because he was like, he told a lady, because he was in front of me, he told a lady, not the young girl, but the older lady, I guess he knew her or whatever. He was like, he said, you made this food, right? And she said, yeah. He said, all right, I'm finna see what it's about. And I just busted out laughing. And you started laughing too, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know sometimes we come to the corners, a lot of times we come to the corners and the food don't be right. So, and then he said, yeah, yeah, but anyway, so he left. He was a cool dude. He had 4 goats. He was a cool dude. It was another dude in there, like, he just be on protein all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just want to tell it, like, and and when he overheard us talking about me and the girl, he was like, I'm her daddy, or something like that. And so I was like, oh, okay, you her dad? You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking for a wife or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But see, he came in on the ass end of the conversation, excuse my language. But he came in on the rear end of the conversation, and he don't even know the fullness of what was going on. He just overheard everybody talking and was trying to eavesdrop or ear hustle and get in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just come in there like he missed the authority or something. He was like, yeah, that's my daughter, whatever. So I'm looking around at the women. I say, that's his daughter? And they was like, nah, that ain't his daughter. So he was like, yeah, that I'm her daddy, you know what I'm saying? And then bro, like, this the crazy part right here that really bothered me. Because as she was walking off, because she was talking to me and the other ladies, and he just decided to, like, be part of the conversation. And as she was walking, because he was like, you giving out phone numbers? That's what he said. He said, you in here giving out phone numbers? And then she just started laughing. And then I was trying to cover up for her because I'm like, oh, that's her dad. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I ain't trying to get her in trouble. And but they was like, nah, that ain't her dad. And then so they was like, nah, I asked two different women in there right in front of him. And they was like, nah, that ain't. And they was looking at him not crazy, but when she turned around, I guess she was kind of, because it was a bunch of commotion conversation going on. She turned around laughing and was walking off. And then she turned around and was walking off. The way he looked at her, I know he wasn't her dad. If he her dad, he a pedophile. He a pervert. Because the way that he looked at her backside, like he wanted her bad. And I feel like he was jealous. He was jealous because me and that girl, I was finna get her phone number, possibly. The only thing that stopped it is when I came back in like the second time, they was like, how old are you? And I said my age. And when I said my age, they was like, no, you not. No, you not. They didn't think I was that old. And then so somebody said, was she 18? And then I look at the lady. I looked at one lady. I say, she ain't no 18. I say, she 18? And then she said, yeah. And then I'm like, so I asked the other lady. I say, first I asked the dude that say he was her dad. Then I asked the lady. No, because the dude is the one that said, oh yeah, she 18. And then the lady, the dude was like, yeah, she 18, she fresh out of school. The lady, I say, because I didn't believe him, because I seen how he was looking at her backside. He was looking at her butt, like he wanted her. So I'm like, that's not her dad. You know what I'm saying? And they even said that wasn't her dad. This dude had to been like, it's crazy because when I said my age, he got defensive. But he was way older. He was like in his mid to early 50s. And the way he was looking at her, and he didn't want me to have her. That's all it was. Which once I found out she was 18, I didn't want her. But because she had on the eyelashes and the hair, she looked older than what she was. She looked, you know what I'm saying? That's what I don't understand about a lot of women. Like, for one, she was asking me for my money. Why are you 18 years old asking a grown man for his money? So I let her know, because I peep game, but I let her know, okay, like, I ain't looking for that. I'm looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? If you trying to be that, then what's up? You know what I'm saying? And it was like, the dude came in, like I said, on the ass end of the conversation. So he didn't catch all that. All he caught was when I came in, and what was I doing? She was standing up here at the other register, and I was like, you know what I'm saying? I said I'm trying to talk to her or whatever. She won't give me her phone number. That's what I said. I said she won't give me her phone number. And she was like, I'm gonna text you. You're gonna get a text in a little while. But like I said, when they asked me how old I was, that's when, like, you know what I'm saying, everything, like, I don't know. I guess the dude and everybody was like, well, oh, she 18. She 18. I'm like, she looked like she's in her early 30s with all that eyelashes and makeup. She looked like that made her look older than what she was. But see, I don't, that's why I don't like that stuff, because you can't see who the true person is. When she was at the register though, I was trying to look, I was looking past it. I was looking past the lashes, past the hair. And I'm like, oh, she actually kind of pretty without all that. You know, I think she pretty without all that. And you know, and because she was asking me for my money, you know what I'm saying, I was like, okay, like, I'll make a deal with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for a wife. You know what I'm saying? Like let me lace you up on game. Why you because whoever taught her daddy or whoever that man was taught her to hustle people for their money. You know what I'm saying? To go out and find a man that's gonna take care of you. To go out and depend on a man. Just so you can buy eyelashes and fake hair. Like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like, when they found out how old I was, the dude was grabbing all on her. Like I said, he was looking at her back. I seen how he was looking at her backside. Cause he said, you could tell he got jealous. He was like, you in here giving out phone numbers? You know what I'm saying? So and then as she was walking off, kind of embarrassed or whatever, laughing, like, you know what I'm saying? He was looking at her backside, and then he pulled her back over there. He was like hugging all on her in front of me, like grabbing on her. You know what I'm saying? And like he wanted her. You know what I'm saying? And I know some people gonna be like, nah, that ain't what. Nah, them women was looking at him like okay, you doing too much. Cause one of the women, cause when the women knew how old she was, I didn't know how old she was. I thought she's in her early 30s. I wouldn't guess no younger than late 20s. But I really thought she was like early 30s. And so when the dude said, you can't have her, she ain't the one, or whatever, like, you need to go on back out there, like he was trying to check me or something. You need to go on, you know what I'm saying? But I knew what he was doing. And he didn't think I peeped it. I peeped everything he was doing. And so when he said, yeah, this ain't the one, you know what I'm saying? The ladies was like, why she ain't the one? You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, I married that girl. You know what I'm saying? They was like, why she ain't the one? Because he was in there hating. He was in there cock blocking. He was in there, you know what I'm saying, player hating. That's what he was doing. He an old fart. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is. And he ain't got nothing better to do. So he in there with all the women. You know what I'm saying? In there flirting with all the women in there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Bro, go do something. Go do something with yourself, bro, before you roll over and die. He too old to be, still trying to be young. What he really came off as, at first I respected him. But when he said the dumb stuff that he said, he spoke what his mind was. He came, and what he did, he came off as a, you know how them people like who are 25 years old in the mind, but they really like 55 in reality. That's what he came off as. Like, you ain't never learned nothing. You still like a lot of these women out here that still all they chasing is money. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it's sad, man, that's why Louisiana and Houston, they have a really different vibe, and you really got to be careful with that, because that'll get people killed. You know what I'm saying? Like what he was doing, if he would have did that in my city, somebody would have hurt him. But see, in Louisiana and certain parts of Houston, they do that. Really, in Louisiana, Houston still kind of like a mixture, you know what I'm saying, of where I'm from, and Louisiana. So they kind of understand, you know, the vibe, but Louisiana is very, very different. I don't really, it's only a few places in Louisiana that I really rock with, but it's a lot of places in Louisiana that they just different. They weird. They're very weird. The stuff that they do, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that, you know, is a no-no for us, they allow that kind of stuff down there. Like, for example, like, let's say Louisiana and Houston, Texas rappers. It ain't just them, but I'm using them as an example because that's the area we talking about. Like, they like to sleep with really young girls, like 18-year-olds, which, I mean, that's their business. But I'm talking about fully grown men. I'm talking about men that's in their 40s and 50s like to sleep with 18 and 21-year-old women and like to have them out there prostituting for them and stuff like that. So, you know, he kind of come off as somebody like that. Okay, you respect that type of stuff that goes on in the streets, that type of negativity that goes on in the streets. But when somebody come up and say, hey, man, I put a ring on her finger, you like, nah, you can't have her because I want her first. That's really the vibe he was giving off. You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing was, even though he wasn't her daddy, if he wanted to be a father figure to that woman, why was she asking me for money? If you her daddy, why ain't you giving her the money so that she don't have to go out asking a man for the money? You're not a father figure, bruh. You not that. You know what I'm saying? You not that. You'll never be there. You too old. You too old to learn. You can't teach an old dog new tricks. He too old. He at the end of his lifespan. He gonna roll over and have a heart attack one day when he least expect it. That's just what it is. Like, you still out here trying to be young and you not that. I mean, he didn't look like old to where he still had some he still looked young. But you still out here doing young boy stuff. I about to, you know what I'm saying? You still out here doing young boy stuff, and I peeped that. And he didn't think I peeped that. So even though you older than me, I'm wiser than you. Because you still out here on young boy stuff. Wake up.